world, welcome to DCodeMania. I am Sahil and you are watching 14th video of the project User Management System with Admin Panel. In previous video you have seen that I have started designing the profile page in which I have designed a tabbed navigation bar, and in first tab, that is profile tab, I have displayed the current logged in users detail. Okay. Now today in this video I am going to design the edit profile and change password tab content. Okay. So let's open our project. So this is our project and this is the profile.php file. Okay, and here you can see I have already designed the profile tab. Okay, so here I will just write some some comment, profile tab content start. Okay, just copy this and paste here also, and just write end. Okay, now from here we will start the edit profile tab content. Okay, so here I will write edit profile tab content. Now here what I will do is I will create a div with class tab pane. Okay, and I will use container and fade. Here I will give id edit profile. Okay, now here if we come and check, then in this anchor tag I have used this id in href attribute edit profile. Okay, so we have to use this id here also. Okay, now inside this div, first I will create a card deck div, and inside this div I will create two cards. Okay, so first card and border danger align self center. Okay, now in this card I will display the image only. Okay, so for image I will use the same code, so just copy and paste here. Now if you save this and go to the browser and refresh, now click on edit profile. So here you can see the dummy image is displaying here. Now in right side I will create a form. Okay, so let's come here and create another card. So this is our first card, and here I will create another card, and here I will use border danger. Okay, now inside this I will use form tag, and here I will give action equal to nothing, and method will be post, and here I will give some bootstrap class, margin left and right, padding left and right 3, margin top 2. Okay, and here I will use ink type attribute because in this form there will be a file input field. That's why I am using here ink type attribute. Okay, and in ink type attribute you have to write multi-part / form -data. Okay, now inside this form, first I will create a input hidden field. So just write input hidden. Now type will be hidden, and in name I will use old image. Okay, and in value I will use PHP shorthand tag, and here I will display the C photo variable. Okay, now again let's create another input field. So our another input field is for upload profile image. Okay, so for this I will create a div form group, and I will use margin 0 okay, and I will create a label for this. So just use label, sorry, label tag, and in 4 I will use profile photo, okay, profile photo, and here just write upload profile image, okay. Just give some bootstrap class to this label. So just here I am using margin 1, okay. Now just below this label I will use input with type file, and in name I will use image. In value I will not use value here, so just remove, and I will also not use this placeholder attribute. Instead I will use id attribute, and here I will write profile photo, okay. Now if we save this and go to the browser and refresh, and if we open this edit profile tab, then here you can see we have a input field to select a file, okay. Now let's create another input field. So for this I will just use this form div group, so just copy and paste. Now this time I will use for name, so just write name here, and here also just write name, okay, and just change the type to text, and name attribute value will be name, and id will be name, class will be form control, and in value I will display the current value that is stored in cname variable, okay. So here I will use php shorthand tag, and here I will use cname variable, okay. Now whatever the value is stored in cname will be displayed in this input field, okay. So if we refresh and go to edit profile, then here we can see Sahil Kumar, okay. So we can later change this name or update into the database, okay, and this name will be changed from here also, so we will see it later, okay. Here this time I will only design this profile page, okay. Now next input field will be gender, okay. So for gender what I will do is again just paste, and for label I will change here gender, and here also just write gender, okay. Now just remove this, and here I will use select tag, okay. So just use select tag, and here in name attribute I will use gender, and id will be gender, okay, and sorry, class will be form control, okay. And now inside this select tag I will use option tag, okay, and in option I will use value attribute. Now the first value will be empty and it will be disabled, and here I will write select, okay, select. And what I will do next is just copy and just remove this disabled, and in value here I will write male, and here also I will write male, and in second I will write female, and here I will also write female, okay, female. Now if we just go to the browser and check, then here we can see this drop down, okay. So by default, sorry, by default this mail is selected, but what I will do is, if we come here and here I will write some PHP code. Okay, so here I will use PHP tags. Okay, so we just write PHP, and here I will use if statement, and then I will check for cgender. Okay, cgender equal to null. Okay, first we will check if cgender have no value, then this first option will be selected. Okay, so here I will use echo, and in echo I will write selected. Okay, now if we save this and go to the browser and refresh, then here you can see the first option is now selected. Okay, this selected. Now similarly for this mail also, if we later update our profile and set it to mail, then mail will be displayed there by default. Okay, so for this also here I will use PHP tags, and then again I will use if and then cgender equal to mail, then we will echo selected. Okay, and similarly for female I will also use the same thing here. Okay, so just paste and change here to female. Okay, now our next input field for date of birth. Okay, so just come here and create a form group div with margin 0, and here just create a label tag and just use for attribute, and here I will use dob, and here just write date of birth. Now just below this label, here I will just give some bootstrap class like margin 1. Okay, now here just use input and type will be date. Okay, and name will be dob, and value will be php shorthand tag and cdob. So now the next thing will be just remove this placeholder, and class will be form control. Okay, form control, and id will be, so just give an id will be also dob. Okay, now let's create another field. Just copy the same thing, paste here. Now this time just create a label for phone, so just use phone, and here just change the text phone, and now type will be till. Okay, and this will be phone, and name will be also phone, so just select both and write phone, and here in value I will change cphone variable. Okay, now next thing what I will do is I will create a button. So if we go here and check, so all the fields are displaying here. Okay, You can also give a placeholder to this phone. Okay, if you go here and refresh, then by default you can see some hint text phone. Okay, now I will create a button. So for this what I will do is just copy the same div, paste, and this time just use margin top 2, and just close this div, and inside this div I will create input. Type will be submit, name will be profile underscore update, and value will be update profile. Class will be btn danger, and button block, and I will also use an id profile update btn. Okay, profile update btn. Now if we save this and go to the browser and refresh, then here you can see our edit profile form is now ready. Okay, now let's design this change password tab content. Okay, so for this what I will do is just come here, and if you see, this is the, so here I will write some comment, change password tab content start, comment this, and here you can write comment like edit profile tab content, and comment this, and just copy this, paste, just write end. Now inside these two comments I will write the content of change password tab. Okay, so first here I will use div, and then tab pane and container. Now fade. Now here I will use id change pass. Okay, this id should be same that I have used here in anchor tag href attribute. Okay, change pass. Now inside this div I will also create here two card in card deck. Okay, so just create a card deck, and just below here first I will create change password form. So for this I will create a card and border success. Now inside this card I will create card header and bg success, text white and text center. Okay, now inside this div I will write change password. Okay, and I will give one more class lead. Okay, now just below this card header div I will create form, and here I will use action, and here I will give hash, and then I will use method will be post, and I will also give some class padding left and right will be 3, and margin top will be 2. Okay, now inside this form I'll create div form group, and inside this first I will create a label, and I will use for attribute current password. So here I will write curpass cur pass, and here I will write enter your current password. Okay, and I will use input type will be password and name will be curpass, and in I will not use value here, instead I will use placeholder current password. Then here I will use class form control and form control lg. Now I will also use id for this, so just use id cur pass. Okay, and this will be required field and minimum length will be 5. Okay, so just save and go to the browser. Now if we click on change password tab, then we can see this card. Now let's create another input field, so just copy the same thing, and here I will write enter new password, and here I will write new pass. Here just change to new pass and new password. Okay, new password, and id will be also new pass, so just change to new pass, and all will be same. Now again just copy the same div, paste here. Now just here I will write confirm new password. Okay, so for this here I will use c new pass. Okay, just copy and paste here also and here also, and just write here confirm new password, and then all will be same. Now the next I will create a button, so just come here and create the form group div, and then here I will use input type will be submit, and name will be change pass, and in value I will write change password, and class button success button block and button lg. Okay, and I will also give an id change pass btn. Okay, change pass btn, and I will okay. Now if we save this and go to the browser and refresh, and let's open the change password, so you can see the change password form is now ready. So I will create one more one more card here, and in right side I will display an image. So for this I have already downloaded an image from this Google, this image. Okay, you can download any image. Resolution of this image is 400 into 400 pixel. Okay, now I will just going to cut this image from here, and I will open my project directory, and this is my project directory. I will open assets folder, and in img folder I will paste this image. Now let's close, and here what I will do next is I will create one more div. Card border will be success and align self center. Okay, sorry. Now inside this div I will use img tag, and in src I will use assets img and the name of the image, so pass underscore change dot jpg. Okay, I will not use alt attribute here. Instead I will use class img thumbnail, img fluid, and width will be 408 pixel. Okay, now if we save this, go to the browser and refresh. Now go to change password, so here you can see the image. Okay, so our profile page design has been finished. Now next we will see how to edit profile using PHP and Ajax. Okay, and then we will also see how to change a password using PHP and Ajax, and we will also see how to verify email. Okay, so that's it for this video. In next video I will show you how to make edit profile functional. Okay, so thanks for watching this video. Please like, share this video, and also subscribe this channel. See you soon in next video.